Welcome everyone. My name is Garam, and today's topic is about when your hope seems to be failing and your joy is sinking. Let's get started. This week, I felt like my hope was escaping me. Have any of you questioned where your life is heading? Or maybe have thoughts of if only you did things differently in the past, then you would be in a much better place today? This line of questioning explains that there is a disconnect between what should happen and where you are currently at right now. But going back to these things that should happen, are they really what you truly desire, or is it what you should desire? I wonder to myself if a lot of our desires are influenced by outside sources and not our true desire. Do you want that house because everyone has one? Do you want that career because it pays well, offers great benefits, is stable work, even though you can't stand that line of work? Do you want a spouse or a child because that seems like the next step people take in their relationship? What if these are the things you truly do want? How do we hang on to hope when we have been praying the same prayer, unsure what our future looks like? Romans chapter 12, verse 12 says, "Rejoice in hope, be patient in affliction, be persistent in prayer." What does it mean to rejoice in hope in every circumstance, even in challenging times? It means to walk in anticipation of what God is able to do in circumstances, through circumstances, and in spite of circumstances. It is the assurance that God will come through according to his will. This is the only kind of hope that has the power to anchor our souls, holding us steady during times of uncertainty. As we lean on God, we are empowered to wait well as the Lord works everything with the purpose of his will. God is the source of hope. We receive hope from God. This hope is where he fills us with peace and joy. This peace and joy is the strength we need to keep going. Your hope is failing because you've been carrying these burdens on your own. It's not sustainable to do this on our own. When you feel down, give your burdens to God and to empower you with hope every day. I encourage you all to do this every single time when you feel like all hope is lost. As we close, I want to ask some questions for you to ask yourself. Where do you go to first with your cares and concerns? And what power does prayer hold in your life? If you do go to God first, praying for your circumstances to have a favorable outcome isn't the way to ease the situation. Going to God first means to unload your dumpster truck full of worries, concerns, fear, anxiety, anger, grief, and sadness. It means to open up to him about your innermost thoughts. Cultivating a desire to pray daily doesn't happen overnight, especially in this day and age where when the moment we wake up, we are assaulted with thoughts, feelings, reactions, images, deadlines, to-do lists, events, and daily living. It can be challenging to pray without being distracted. I also get it if some of you are questioning if your prayers are actually leading somewhere. But what if I were to tell you that praying to God can be a source of strength during challenging times? For my friends who are feeling frustrated and hopeless, I encourage you to try prayer as a way to share your innermost thoughts to God. Once you start doing this, you will feel peace and joy. But you have to get started.